this green transition seems to be a financial opportunity for those who are well off and invest heavily in it. The hardworking Australian is the loser and the eco-millionaire is the winner. How do we change this?
Well, we've got to get more sensible with the way we vote and demand a better option, especially those of you who are viewing this that are either members of or supporters of the Liberal and National parties. Contact your local members of Parliament, get involved in your local branches and say enough is enough. At the next election, we need to offer an alternative, not an echo to the Australian Labor Party. There are some in my own party that want to put up the white flag on this. They want to surrender to those eco-billionaires and say, oh, the fight's too tough, they've got too much money, we just have to surrender the manufacturing jobs and industry of this country so we can win seats. Maybe it didn't work last election, but they're hoping where they failed once, they'll succeed next time. I actually think we should fight. We should fight for what is right in our country. This is a great nation, as I say, blessed with so many natural resources. Get involved in politics, get down to your local branch meeting, give your local member a serve if they need it, and tell them to wake up to themselves and put this country first, not just their political prospects at the ballot box.
Yep, that's right. Tell them to join the Labor Party. Look, you just mentioned a point of difference. I know Peter Dutton says he'll conduct a review into advanced and next generation nuclear technologies. I say forget the review. People are tired of reviews. There's plenty of evidence already which shows that small modular reactors are being adopted in other countries, and unlike old technology, they don't need to be placed next to a water catchment. This is the future, isn't it?
Absolutely, Jake. I mean, I moved in the last parliament to remove the ban on nuclear energy. I'll be doing the same in this parliament. I don't think we need any more reviews. The jury is in on this. Other nations are building nuclear power stations. We should have those as an option here too. But look, there's a marathon, not a sprint here, to go to the next election. So there'll be plenty of time for that review to come back and inform whatever policies the coalition takes the next election. There's time for that, and I'm happy with the progress that Peter Dutton has made in that regard. But keep in mind today, the United Kingdom has announced that they are going to build 8 new nuclear power stations, and they're not your small modular type. This is another thing I think we're getting tripped on here. We're all obsessed by these small modular reactors, and I hope they take off, but there are no commercial ones just yet. We can build a light water reactor that have been built for 50 years safely today, so we shouldn't close off any options. That's what's got us in this mess. We're in this mess because we decided to black ban coal or say no to gas and totally not even consider nuclear. Let's keep all options on the table, light water reactors, small modular reactors, whatever we need to deliver the results of cheap power to people and more jobs in manufacturing.
Yeah, that's right. We've got to do it fast though, because I think, Matt, it's about, 10 years from go to woe in terms of these
well, probably.
these SMRs?
I mean, look, this is... Yeah, well, the SMRs, that's true. The General Electric announced, Dow Chemical announced that they would install some General Electric or look to install some small modular reactors in 2030. That's their timeline they're working on. So they're probably many years away. And look, it would take a long time to build any nuclear power station because we do not have the industry, we do not have the supply chain. That's why we should do it now, as soon as possible. To give that option to the future. And because of that time, I still think we've got to build a coal-fired power station too. We've got to do all of the above. We do not have 8 to 10 years to wait for a nuclear power station to come along.